So, Raila Odinga is officially back in government after a 3-year break. But the opposition leader is not new to handshakes, this being his fourth with a sitting president. Seth Olale takes us down memory lane from Raila's first handshake with the late retired President Daniel Arap Moi in 2001.
It started on the steps of KICC, where Raila Odinga flanked President William Ruto as he announced plans to form a broad-based cabinet.
And we have agreed that a membership of 150 representatives of various stakeholders.
A dialogue is the way forward out of the crisis that we're having today in our country.
This is the fourth time Raila has joined government in ways other than the ballot. From the opposition benches, Raila has penetrated the center of government through the handshake. It all started from photos which emerged from Uganda, which looked like a political formation, which was denied at the time. But in time, it came apparent that this was not a drill. Raila and Ruto were up to something.
As the term of Musa Faki, our current chair, comes to an end, it is going to be the turn for East Africa to provide the chair of the Africa Union.
The offer to support Raila, AU Commission chairman, defined a shift in the political relation between two of the country's foremost opponents.
Yes.
Through meetings with other heads of states, Ruto demonstrated his commitment to support Raila's bid, and in return, Raila played ball at home. Out went the protests against cost of living, fuel prices and other related grievances, and in came a cooperative opposition, quietly pledging not to rock the Ruto boat. This cooperation seemingly culminated in the appointment of Raila's close allies into Ruto's cabinet.
I have sufficient knowledge and experience to be able to move the AU forward. AU is an institution that was founded by the founding fathers of our nation.
Just 5 years ago, a similar script appeared to be at play, with Raila Odinga shaking hands with the then President Uhuru Kenyatta on the steps of Harambee House in what marked the beginning of what others called a shared term. Though Raila did not secure cabinet slots in Uhuru's cabinet, some diplomatic appointment went his way. So did key parliamentary positions as Kenyatta embarked on a purge of Ruto allies, replacing them with Raila's lieutenants.
And we say that the divide ends here, beginning the process of building the bridge that binds Kenya together.
This marks a new beginning for our country, a beginning in which we hope that we shall march together as Kenyans.
The Uhuru and Raila handshake was considered a carbon copy of the Kibaki and Odinga handshake of 28 February 2008. A handshake that culminated in, among other things, the formation of the Grand Coalition government, splitting power between President Kibaki and Mr. Odinga. The forced cohabitation did not, however, erase the fact that Kibaki and Odinga previously entered into another coalition agreement as they led their respective alliances in the formation of National Rainbow Coalition that won the 2002 presidential election. Raila's power-sharing experiments dates back to the final years of late-retired Mzee Daniel Moi's era, when he, through an arrangement called cooperation, secured the influential energy docket, an appointment that startled the opposition. Further shocks were to follow as Odinga folded his National Development Party to join KANU, where he became the Secretary General. At the time, the KANU Director of Elections was William Ruto.
Cooperation is that idea whose time has come, and ideas do move fast as their time comes. Hence this historic pact and consummation of merger today of our two parties.
And today, the two are back together. The latest cabinet changes mark an unlikely but now complete return of all allies, William Ruto and Raila Odinga. The two allies were also members of the ODM Pentagon during the 2007 election. But in the irony of politics, the two are now back together. Seth Olale, Citizen TV, Nairobi.